everybody, especially you puppies. Welcome back. We're gonna do a character review on phyla-vell. I almost called her phyla-dragon. I'm not drinking. I'm just loopy on life. So yay, phyla-vell. Gonna do the character review. We'll walk through the kit, talk about the T4s briefly. As always, go through the stats, see how they rank up. Spoiler, they're awesome, and the teams are awesome. So you'll see a little bit of a preview of some of the other stats we're gonna do in the character review videos for those other characters when they come around. New to the channel, check out the Discord link in the description below. Follow along for content that might be good or might be bad, but it's one or the other. I hope you find it decent at least 75% of the time. If you're interested in a giveaway, we're pushing towards the 10,000 subscriber mark for our giveaway. So comment below just to enroll and subscribe to get us to the 10K mark. It's our little 10K giveaway. So we're getting closer every day. Go ahead and do that. Do the things. Click the like button. Or actually, you don't click like buttons. We hammer them down. Helps YouTube algorithm. Anyway, let's talk about phyla-vell.
Bring me WolverThor!
Okay, so we're starting, the bots on Discord are not being fair or right. Looks like the Ultron bot has been retired and only updated when that person has time. So, and the MSF.GG bot was not picking up these characters. So I'm just on MSF.GG. We're gonna go through the kit here and I'll jump between the T4 here as I look at it. So apologies for that, but I work with what I got. So on spawn, this is passive. Avatar of Oblivion. On spawn, apply defense up for 2 turns to self and all Infinity Watch allies. Great, love it. All game modes, it's not restricting. When this character or any Infinity Watch ally drops below 50% max health, apply 2 death proof to that character. Love that. Why do we care about that even more? Because while this character has death proof, gain 25% drain. Same thing applies if any Infinity Watch ally has that happen. Infinity Watch allies gain 20% damage, and then you lower the enemy crit chance by 15% while this character does not have ability block, which is very interesting. So anyway, when you pump in the T4 here, you'll notice the drain here comes up by 25%. Same thing with here. That's a big jump. I highly recommend doing that T4. And then you also see the damage jump here from 20 to 30. So that's the big changes there on the T4. I definitely see this being in my red category. It's pretty solid. So plan on your T4s for getting that. Now, the next ability up is, it's the special. So we'll jump into that next. The Quantum Cutter. Clear all negative effects from self and in all Infinity Watch allies. Clear 2 random negative effects from all other allies. So if you're ever running her in a raid somewhere, you know, that's going to be able to be helpful there as well. If they're not Infinity Watch allies. Bury yourself and again, all allies for 10% of this character's max health. If Adam Warlock is an ally, you bury yourself and all Infinity Watch allies for an additional 10. So for your Infinity Watch characters, you're going to get 20%. For self and other characters without the Infinity Watch, it's 10. Attack primary and adjacent targets for 300% damage plus 15% piercing. When you get the T4, same random effects, same barrier. I was hoping to get a little bit more barrier there. But you get the damage increase, which is 50% and a 10% piercing. So not bad. We'll see how that ranks once we put in our spreadsheets and do the T4 rankings on this team. But for right now, seems pretty good. Assuming her damage numbers are solid. And that's what we're looking for so far, by the way. So far, it's just damage, right? You know, a little bit of HP there with the barrier. Next up is the ultimate. Should be the second turn. Attack primary target for 450% damage plus 25% piercing, and you're going to apply offense down. Only to 1 target. Okay. Pick your targets wisely. Apply defense up and offense up to all Infinity Watch allies. If primary target has any positive effect, apply 2 death proof to all Infinity Watch allies. So what's nice about this is that, and we won't go get to T4 in a second. So by her second turn, you've probably taken a couple hits. You're going to more than likely attack somebody who has a positive effect. and then you're going to apply 2 death proof to yourself, to all Infinity Watch allies, and then you're going to gain this drain, which helps you stay alive. So that's going to be pretty gross. The T4 on this one, it's defense up for 2 turns and offense up for 2 turns. This, I'm T4 in this all day. Like, honestly, it's just, it's solid. Yeah, it even gives you 150% damage on top of it. So you get 150% damage in 2 turns for those buffs. I love it. I'm going to do it. And then, so basic is the last ability here. Attack primary target for 240% damage. Apply offense down, chain to 1 target within 2 spaces of previous target for 240% damage, and apply offense down. Now, when we go for the T4, we get 60% damage there. We get the 2 turns of offense down, so that's nice. You get the 2 turns there. Chain to 1 target with 2 spaces, and it looks like the damage there goes up 60%. But it's still only 1 turn of offense down. So the assist there is always applying offense down. Obviously, that damage goes up a little bit with the T4 in the basic. So, all right. Kit-wise, not too bad. I dig it. I'm going to be looking for, obviously, high damage. We already know what it is. The HP for the barrier, okay. There's some focus that we're going to be interested in because of the offense down. Now, we do know, given that we've seen some other kits, that so there's a passive that gives you a higher focus. But if you ever run this character, maybe without, you know, I think it's Moondragon, then, you know, you still want the focus high. So, all right, so let's jump over to our Patreon, Patreon document, or patron document. Where we rank all characters in the game and see where they land for an average composite. Right now, this average composite's lower, so I normally like to start here and scroll up, but, you know, look at these guys. They are the disgustingness. They are the amazing whatever. I'm talking nonsense. The baseline for this stat sheet is level 75, 7 yellow stars, 4 reds, T14, 25% Stark Tech, and passive level 4, all per msf.gg. A great website. Check it out. So we've got phyla-vell here, right? So she's the 4th best character in the game, stat-wise. We already looked at her kit. It's pretty good. Pretty happy about it. So we talked about HP. She's ranked 24th in the game as far as the HP goes. 239k. Not bad. Do I want it a little higher? Nah, I'm not sure I really care. There's some defense ups that go around. It matters for the barrier, but yeah. Damage. Number 1, tad above Dr. Doom. Now remember, this is 4 red stars, and phyla-vell has the chance to increase that even more, whereas Dr. Doom does not. So phyla-vell is the number 1 damage dealer in the game. You can see Silver Surfer's still the 3rd, but she is 350 spots. 3,500 damage points ahead of Silver Surfer, so she's gonna be hitting like a truck. Definitely try to get high reds on her for that purpose. Check out my other video that I put together about who you want to save red stars on this team. It's basically picking a car that you love, and you've got 5 beautiful choices, or a supermodel that you love, and you got 5 beautiful choices. They're all good for those red stars. Armor rank, you've got number 4, so again high, so she should have a decent survival ability here. 14k there, like it. Focus, we talked about that. It's pretty good. Ranked 9th in the game, 9718. I like it. It'll go up when you get, again, I think it's the Moondragon one. That buff from the passive. Resistance is 6th. I always like to have high resistance. Her speed isn't through the roof. She's ranked 42nd with 114. And like I mentioned, she is ranked 4th in the game with the average composite of 14. So she's like almost even with Dr. Doom, which makes sense as far as stats go, because, the character that you get from Dark Dimension 4 should be, within 2 patches, have a random character from a cosmic universe that most people have never heard of be similar. Okay. So I also want to mention, some people were asking, hey, your stats seem off when I was doing the that video I mentioned, the elite thing, blah, blah, blah. So I did know that, where that was the case, where, what was a good example? Basically, these didn't line up. The rankings were right, but what I did was, like, I think people were like, well, how's that 2 and that's 20? How are they so close? Or that's 2 and that's 6. or this is 62 and that's 20. Well, the reason is because we got different baselines for these rankings, and I just focused on the ranking. I didn't care about the stat compared to, you know, Nebula and Gamora. So these rankings were fine. They were close enough. People were asking me. I wanted to address that. That was just how I set it up. I didn't want to explain the video, but I ended up explaining it a bunch anyway. So anyway, now you heard it second time if I hadn't told you somewhere else. So phyla-vell, top notch. You guys probably already know this, but I still want to put these videos out. You know, you'll see the spoiler for the other characters. You know, these guys are still good. Gamora's up here at 27. Nebula's up here at 40. That's darn tootin' good. So, yep, get her. If you got the money, you know, if you don't buy, just wait. You know, I always encourage people, only spend money if you got it, you know, but if you're going to spend it, Amazon coins, you can get up to 20% off. There's a link in the description below. And if you click that link and go do it, it helps support the channel, and we very much appreciate it. And you know what? If you're ever buying anything on Amazon and you want to help support the channel, click that link and then buy something on Amazon, and I guess it still helps. So thanks for doing that. Like I mentioned, Discord link in the description below. We got the 10K giveaways as we get to the 10,000 subscribers. Comment below to enroll that. Hammer down on the like button for helping that YouTube algorithm. Click the notification bell. Already mentioned the subscription. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.